You're listening to Let's Go, the weekly anime podcast about weekly anime from Dynamite in the Brain and Secret of the Sailor Madness. So come along and hang with the Let's Go gang. It's Dwayne.
Hello.
And it's me, Brian, because Niall was double booked. And we are on this episode covering anime that aired the week of November the 11th to November the 17th. I know why I'm fumbling the words. I know why my brain's distracted. It's because I had a goddamn spider decide to run down my arm at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Yeah, that's not great.
Woke me up. I flicked it off, and then I fell out of bed in an attempt to
get rid of it.
Invaded.
I have done some damage to things and myself by them, like just spinning down a web right in front of my eyes, either from me or the ceiling. It doesn't fucking matter. It's right there, and I'm gonna panic. So yeah, it's understandable.
So that's why my brain's shot today. Now, why it's shot any other day of the week, I don't know, but that's why my brain's shot today, and that's why when I'm struggling, even though I think pretty certain I've watched everything this week, not like last week, I'm going to struggle to remember the fine details of most of these things, starting with the thing which didn't air this week of November the 11th to November 17th, the thing which has got the most amount of details. It's Pluto, episode 4.
I did reread the volume to check. This one adapts most of it, like the vast majority of the volume 4. So yeah.
So big things which happened in this episode is Atom supposedly dies, and Dr. Tenma, as voiced by Keith David on the dub.
I forgot to. I knew there was. I meant to listen to the dub of this one. Shit. Damn. Okay. All right. I gotta go back to that one.
What other things happen? So the guy
gets fucking accused by Adolf is just like, you killed my brother. That's a big one. It comes to a fucking head basically in a hilarious sequence of events.
Yes, he's cowboy. Right. He gets arrested, and then they assign Geist as his bodyguard.
Yeah,
because clearly people are out to kill him, and it is the anti-robot organization, because he went rogue, got one of these small explosives. Now Schelling and the other cop have figured this out. This guy was clearly
they're like, okay, his brother is that famous robot murderer guy. Remember that guy? The guy that everyone is disgusted by historically? Yeah. That's his brother. So, it's like, okay.
So did they suspect that he had the evidence that Gesickt then later finds?
Yeah, because I mean, like, even Adolf is kind of thinking, it's just like, hey, you're not just here to fucking protect me. You're clearly here to investigate me. So fucking investigate. Look at my fucking computer. So he's getting annoyed by Gesickt like hanging around. He's like, I mean, like, I will that I'm here if you're fine with it. He's being very polite because he has no reason to be rude to this guy, and also he is a robot without emotions, except when
he's had his brain reset at this point because he'd seen that Atom had died, which then caused his memory. He had a dream the night before, which he put in his trash bin.
So horrific. He goes to the doctor. He's like, "Hey, I had a new horror fucking dream," and he's like, "Yeah, you probably should leave that in your trash bin," because he's kind of thinking, is this related to the fucking thing the director was saying to me? I need to figure this fucking shit out. I can't mention it to Gesickt because it'll fuck him up. It's like, yeah, just leave it in the trash bin. But when he and the wife are going on holiday, he's like, oh, there's been a car bombing. Oh fuck, I better look into that. And she's like, honey, Atom's dead. It says on the news there, and he goes like, fucking open the fucking recycle bin. Oh, it's the traumatic fucking last memories of Astro Boy transmitted to me as he was dying, and he's accusing me of being Pluto and possibly his murderer. Oh, well, that feels bad. So
there's a load of other imagery mixed in together. Yeah. Tenma's in there, and then is this the first time we see the old guy saying 500 Zeus for a body?
No, I feel like that has come up with like Astro sees it.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, that's Adam sees it, and we've seen it with Gesickt before, where something reminds him of it, like because it's a repeated imagery of what's the robot? The one robot who's killed someone, holding out his hand for
Vrow,
trying to exchange memory chips with him, and like it's a similar hand gesture, and it's kind of a repeated image in the work as well. Yeah.
Yes, because the reason why Atom is dead is because a guy called Goji showed up to speak to Ochanamizu.
Who is very kindly taking his time as the Ministry of Science director to repair little Abo fucking robot. It's like, oh, you poor thing.
Yes.
He's so kindly, this old man. But it wasn't
Yeah.
this guy's dog. This guy was apparently apparently a robot, and also the designer of the robots from the United Arab Emirate stand-in, basically. Yeah.
The Iraq, the Persia.
Yeah, Persia. Yeah.
Yes, so he's the designer of the robots. So it turns out he's a robot as well, which I think Ochanamizu has worked out because the argument between them is like, do you believe that Article 13 works? Is that enough to prevent me from killing you?
And I mean, like, because we're getting like a day in the life of the professor, we understand he's a kind guy. Like, while there's this, because people are assassinating all the major fucking robot maker guys, and he's Japan's Ministry of Thing. He was on that fucking board, so presumably he's a target. So he has a police detail on him, a robot police detail, and he wants to know the robot by name. He doesn't want to know his serial number. He wants to repair a random Abo he finds in the woods. And also, like, when a guy's like, "Hey, we want to send more war robots to Persia," and he's like, "Fuck off! Do not fucking call me anymore. That's fucked up." And when his grandson's ringing him, he's very nice. But this guy's kind of like, I want you to bring Astro Boy here because that's someone I need him to fight. And he's like, I'm not gonna fucking bring Atom here to defend me. And he's like, no, not here. To where that tornado is in Japan, which his grandson rang him about earlier in the day. It's like, oh, you're threatening my fucking family. And he's not even giving into that. He's just like, you son of a bitch.
Yes.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
Durant's gone off to investigate that.
Well, Astro came here because he destroyed a police robot, which means the SWAT team are moving in, which means, Atom's
the
moving
dog
in.
Bobby had told him, the situation. I guess he's a cyborg dog. He seems to be a real dog, but just with like a cybernetic eyes.
I think it was easiest to do a robot dog, all the fur, the muzzle, and everything. The eyes we can't get that. Just give him like a RoboCop situation. Actually, rereading this, I love the guy's work and everything, but Urasawa cannot fucking draw an Alsatian. It's not great.
Uran tells Atom not to come because I think she's figured out who it is in that
It's
tornado.
someone here to fight him / kill him. Like, he's done that to the last few greatest world's robots that he's come across. So yeah, don't come to her brother.
But like interlaced with the attack on the daughter's house. Is it daughter or daughter-in-law? Anyway,
it's the professor's daughter and therefore his grandson. Yeah, I think that's the case.
It's then interspersed with memories of Abdullah and his family.
And it's not clear with Abdullah if that's a reality or nightmare. He seems to be convinced this is the reason I do the things I do, basically. But yeah.
Again, because part of this is that leads into the hallucination we get later on at the dream when it all comes flooding back to him. Is there's lots of imagery of dead children in that dream. Yes, so Atom is definitely dead, and then Epsilon comes along and kidnaps Hoffman to protect him because he's about to get blown up as well.
When Gesicht and Adolf are he's basically trying to throw him off the scent in the hardest way possible. It's like, look, we did some fucking replacing the security cameras on this prison in Persia. Fucking, we had some of the hard drives here. Maybe you can clean it up. It's like, see, there's a guy clearly reading off the list of the famous scientists who have been murdered, and Gesicht is like, let me clean that up some more. That's the leader of the fucking war during that fucking Darius the 15th or whatever it was. It's just like, this is vital evidence. Why were you hiding this? It's like, we got fucking security things. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. I get to fucking contact Professor Hoffman. He's on this fucking list. But Epsilon kidnaps him really roughly, but also he's kind of like, I am fucking on the verge of it. My creator, the famous Australian robot professor, has been murdered, but I am going to save you, obviously.
About to give up my pacifism, so just chill it. Then we get an explanation of like how him and the guy met Tenma and they shared all their information with Tenma, and Tenma's like, I'm not sharing any of my information with you
I'm just
because
gonna call you motherfuckers for trying to make the perfect robot brain, which is what I can do. That's what I bring
yes,
to the table. I don't bring epsilon energy or I've forgotten the name of the special metal that
Zirconium.
yeah, zirconium that Gzicht is made from. But and he's basically like, yeah, and so wait, he just took all your fucking information and didn't give anything back. He's like, no, he looked at it, instantly understood it. Like it's not something you can just take the information and walk away with. Like he's a super genius. He can look at it and now he fucking knows it basically.
Yeah, he's like, give up trying to make the perfect AI because the perfect AI is a terrible thing to do. Meanwhile, as we discover, he seems to have made the perfect AI.
Yeah, because I mean, like again, it's the standard Atom kind of thing of his son died. He tried to create a robot in to look like his son,
Yes,
but
weirdly, that's something the Six sees as well. Is some
yes,
Tenma's memories in there?
yeah, I thought it was really interesting the way they kind of laid it, where you have Dr. Tenma crying, is like he's walking, and then it turns into like his wife looking at him, he's walking, Gesicht, and it's just like Jesus, that's fucked. The intermingling of memories, where you plug another robot's memory into you, and now that's your memory, and it's intermingled with your own stuff, and how that fucks you up, I guess.
Because they learned
But
that while they didn't discover the weapons of mass destruction, they did discover something called the perfect the Tenma A. Is it the Tenma AI or the
it's
Tenma
the
chip?
Tenma AI chip, basically, and that was enough reason for the United States of Thracia to invade and for a lot of fucking people to die, basically. Yeah, and robots to die. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, because they discussed they. This is like the first idea we got an idea that humans were getting killed in that war as well. Beyond the
I think it's mostly robots who got killed, but there's definitely a bunch of humans who died,
the
especially
weapon they
civilians.
yes, because the weapon they tried to use against Adolf, they mentioned, came from that war, and it's
Yeah.
designed to. It doesn't hurt a robot, but it's designed to
No,
turn
it
a.
definitely hurts a robot, but it also absolutely kills humans. That's one of the things when Gesicht is on security detail for him that causes him to cave in and goes like, "I'll tell you everything. I'm part of the Robo KKK, that kind of shit." Because they send a like a hunter seeker little bomb through the window at him, um, which yeah, Gesicht just like kind of compresses in your hand. It's a good sequence.
So yeah, he's on side, but then they go and buy another one of those little missile weapons, the Zeronium missile launcher.
Mm.
Give it to a tiny little house cleaning robot, who then gives him the orders that he must kill Gesicht with this weapon, otherwise his
Your
family are in.
family. And I mean, like the police have been saying, is like, no, they're in police custody. Don't worry about it. They're going to a safe house as well, same as you. They're going to the same safe house, is what the police are saying. But obviously, he doesn't know who he can trust. His best friend, the robot KKK, have betrayed him. So
Well, but one of them did warn him. I
that's the
can't
other
remember if
thing.
that's
That
important
guy
or
was
not.
yeah, that's from the comic as well. Like he blurs out his identity, but like the head of him going like, "Hey, I heard you're in a lot of trouble. Don't worry, we got your back, bud." And he's like, he sent this like a minute after my car fucking exploded. What the fuck? How could he know unless he did it? So yeah, he's very paranoid, but he's also super annoyed that his brother's killer is the guy trying to save him. So Gesicht kind of goes berserk trying to get him to stop beating up a non-artificial intelligent like toilet cleaning robot. And he's like, "That's your fucking true colors. That's I bet you that's the face you had when you killed my brother." And he's like, "What? Oh shit. Okay.
I
Hmm.
did because he doesn't remember that because that's the
I
bit of
would
his memory.
remember that. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the world would remember that since there's one known robot who has killed a person ever. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, no. What? No, the browse thing is that he's killed a person and it wasn't a malfunction. So that suggests that there was plenty of people who've been killed by robots. Where
Up until they perfected AI, and
yeah,
he was after perfected AI. That yeah, you're right. You're right.
he shouldn't have been able to kill anybody because there was no. It
Yes,
wasn't like the chip, which I guess if the chip controlling Article 13 goes bust, then a robot could kill somebody.
and that would be considered an accident, but by design, Brow kills someone. Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. Because I checked his brain and it was perfectly functioning, no problems there.
And then again, that's like the thing with Tenma, who seems to have gotten very more and more cynical over the years. But it is the idea of like, if it's a perfect brain, it's a perfect imitation of a human brain, which means it's capable of violence, like revenge, all the bad shit, basically. So that's why we shouldn't be chasing to make them human. Humans are fucking shit.
Yes, I guess the suggestion of this episode is that this has happened with Brow, it's happened with Gasik, and it's happened with Pluto. But via
The reason why presumably he's killing the world's greatest robots is it could be it could have already happened or be happening with any of them.
yes, because the other point Tenma makes is it Tenma makes the yes Tenma makes the point is that you make the robot, but then it will start learn
Its
the way
experiences. Yeah, it's like you make the perfect positronic brain and that kind of thing, but then it grows beyond you, and there's nothing you can do about that. So you need to nip that in the bud as well.
and it's like the article, the article for doing how humans stops like curtails the stronger emotions, which means they're never going to affect AI.
Yeah, there'll always be a shackled AI essentially. Yeah.
Yes. But the reason why he says that Atom is not perfect is an entirely different reason.
It is. It seems like he's being not altruistic, where he's just like, no, I'm being totally logical and fucking. It's just like it because a perfect guy would be fucked up like a fucked up human. It's just like it's because it's not Adam isn't your son. That's why you're fucking mad about this whole situation. And it was your fucked up head who decided it's like I could just remake my son as a robot, which is no that you're at fault here, Tenma. But no one can say it to him because he's a fucking genius, I guess. Yeah.
Then we got also not this week, but last week, Akuma-kun, episode 2, Gluttony. I remember the reveal. I can't remember how we get there. Essentially, the reveal is that the daughter is possessed.
It's slowly kind of pieced together throughout, and I think when he does the reveal, it's kind of like in the sitting room, but it's like in this Japanese family sitting room, not like your Miss Marple or whatever type situation where he's like, yeah, so like the only person who could have done it would be someone inside the fucking family, and you two are both experts in medieval European history, so you know about fucking demonology and shit. So and they sort of demonize the dad turns into a monster. The mom just goes like red eyes and crazy. There's a big fight, so they escape with the daughter. Lock her in her own bedroom to get away, and it's like, yeah, you're the demon. You're the demon that they summoned because look at all this shit in your room. This is up to like before college, all these awards and everything.
That it's all stuff that a parent would want to see in their kid's room, not what a kid would.
Stuff a kid like achievements, awards, like fucking ceremony shit. It's like there's no pictures of your friends up or bands you like and basic fucking stuff that would be from your teenage years. And also, you've been to college for a few years, so you've had a life after all these awards. So where's that represented?
Yeah. And then we learned that the mum killed the daughter, and in her grief, summoned a demon to take the daughter's place, which is the gluttony demon. And then by the end, Akuma makes the point: you're pretending you didn't care about being the daughter, but you made friends with that other girl. That was you.
Because the gluttony demon is claiming is just like, it wasn't that she summoned me to be her daughter. She summoned me under the stipulation of to be the perfect daughter. So I had to I kind of got subsumed by her personality. There's not much I could do. It was like, yeah, but her best friend, like that was that you met that friend in college, so that was nothing to do with her. That was you, that kind of thing. Which is nice, yeah.
What's the stuff with the dad at the start?
I mean, like the dad is annoyed that this kid has showed up and is demanding hotcakes in the middle of the night, which is pretty good. Oh, you mean sorry, Akuma-kun the first, rather. Yes. Yeah. So he shows up and it's like, Dad, why are you still wearing that lame cape and carrying around the fucking, just. But also, they're like, is that your friend? It's like, no, that's my dad. I'm adopted. With the haircut is inherited, but other than that, no relation.
Also, he apparently is not aged since 1989.
See, that's a more important one because when we check in on Mephistopheles II, he's aged. He's aged pretty gracefully. He looks great. Like he's got a happy home life. He's making nasi goreng, and I was like, oh fuck, I could go for some of that. He's mellowed out. He's cool.
Yeah, because the third and the current Akimiko never falling out, and so when it all kicks off, he gets summoned, and his parents just basically just push him through the portal and then throw his stuff after him.
It's like, oh look, your best friend's calling you. Here you go, son. It's just like we're having a fight, but as soon as he appears on the other side of the portal, he's like, oh, he's being strangled by a demonic father. I will instantly start shooting electricity and ice and whatnot. He helps out because his friend is in trouble. Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't want to, but
yeah, so it basically ends with the police taking the mum away for murder. And kind of making the point of like the demons themselves aren't necessarily evil, it's the people who summon them.
Who summon them and use their powers. I mean, like in this case, the power wasn't being used for evil. It was evil caused you to want to use a demon, basically. The murder wanted you to make you use a demon. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we get a tease that the two characters who show up in the end credits are actually going to show up in the show next week. It's the sort of dog man with the eyes all over his body and the bat/cat.
Yeah. They're kind of poking their head in, and also it's like, hey, we're commenting on the end of the show, so we're part of the show. Don't worry about it.
Or do we like the final thing is like a cut to like a very sinister looking sort of chained up being in a gas mask surrounded by eyes. Of course, that may turn out not to be as scary as it currently looks.
Again, I think you're right on the streaming thing. It's like, hey, you want to know what that fucking thing is? You want to see that fucking cat bat? All right, fucking tune in next fucking week then, my friend. Or right now.
Right now, so, yes. That pacing it seems to be designed to make you go, oh, another episode. Just one more. But as these two did make a nice single story, I was fine with just watching those two. So see whether I can hold on watching two next.
It mightn't be a week-to-week one for you because of the simple thing of you want to watch it all now.
Then we got Spy Family, episode 31, The Fearsome Luxury Cruise Ship, in which multiple assassins attempt to do murders, and your disposes of them in non-fatal scenarios.
She stabs one dude through the fucking head. The first guy who shows up, Mr. Knocker, that dude's fucking dead. He's pinned to a fucking wall.
The crowds throughout most of the rest of the episode.
They can't be murdering in the front of people. And most of the assassins are in the same agreement because they have a group and it's like, yeah, we're going to split the bounty between us. It's like, well, what's if you civilians getting in the way? And he instantly gets killed by the other assassins. Like, we are fucking professionals. We only kill who we're hired to kill.
Turn him over the board.
The amount of bodies that are going to be thrown overboard by the end of this.
By the end of the episode, it's clear like some of them were just smart enough not to open their mouths at that point.
Yeah.
So there's a guy who's monitoring everything and is giving the feedback to the assassin.
He's selling the data equally. It's like, I'm just fucking selling the data, man. I'm just the information purveyor. Yeah.
The Anya Lloyd plot is that Anya skeleton keyring.
Yeah, those little dangly skeleton keyring things. I assume they still make those. They must do.
But then
Lloyd is like, what does this have to do with a cruise? I don't fucking understand it. And Anya has to convince her dad that this is very important because she can psychically hear a guy is about to go and try and assassinate her mom. And it's like, I can't let that happen because then my dad will see and he'll divorce and then get rid of the kid as well, is the scenario she's made up in her head. So I need to distract him with holiday shenanigans, which I was just like, yes, holiday shenanigans. Let's go.
Yes, as one of the guys who she overhears the thoughts of, Sickland Shane Barnaby, who she thinks is going to throw a frog at your a torturous Japanese pun that somebody explained in the comments.
Dear.
Yes, he seems like he's just going to like break into a fight in the middle of a crowded room.
And he's a dangerous one as well because Yor did not, as she had been dispatching people in the masquerade that they passed through. She didn't detect his bloodlust until right when he attacked. So there's some real good assassin-y guys here, that kind of way.
Yeah, it's a fun action. It's probably the most action since the tennis.
Yeah.
Story.
It's definitely one of the more actiony ones, but I was glad that we got a bit of Anya fucking shenanigery at the end of it. That was a good crack.
Then we've got Dark Gathering, episode 19, Within the Brothel. I'm going to go and pick up another graduate from Hotel Banana Milk. The problem is that the courtesan graduate hates Yagoi, and so constantly
So the room that she's locked her in,
redirects-
like there's a specific or like basically the ghosts try and escape her in this room order. So if we go backwards that order, we should end up at the room that I locked her in. Except when I do that, I don't end up in that room because she fucking hates me. She's rearranged it a little bit. But you're a young man, healthy young buck, um, and also ghosts want to eat you. So win-win. She will go for you. And so as soon as they enter, he's teleported to an alternate fucking hotel. And then they're all like, okay, I guess we can just GPS track him because you do have that stitched into his clothes. We'll get there. It'll be fine.
So he ends up in the spirit world. A spirit tries to take his place, momentarily succeeds. That's just to set us up
That's a
for
good sequence of him going around the hotel and like trying to backwards track her while also not being seen by A, the spirits that are torturing her, and B, her, because both of them would fucking eat him if they got the chance. Yeah.
Then the courtesan, once he gets to the courtesan, it tries to trick him into thinking that she's Aiko. But it does not work because now he has a stigmata, which will trigger when things are lying to him, apparently. Throat cut from the previous episode reopens, which allows him to realize that he's being.
Wait a minute. That wasn't my girlfriend who took out her tits. This is a different situation. This is the horny episode. Because, of course, it was going to be like, yeah, but. I mean, it opens with her kind of going like, I've never been to a love hotel, but I'd like to, is the implication, boyfriend. He's like, yeah, okay, I got it.
Table that discussion for a different time. Where we're
not appropriate right now. A, ghost. B, child. Like not good.
The 12-year-old girl is the one who's brought them to the love hotel in the first place.
She knows the sordid details of this courtesan and stuff, and the gangsters that killed a bunch of prostitutes in this place. It's like I was just like, a small child should not be retelling this fucking story. But all right.
Yeah, so he's trying to like tie her up, and he hasn't got the strength. But luckily, they find the room via the GPS, and it seems like the curse they've got both on their hands allows Aiko to reach into the spirit world and
like put her hand on his hand, and therefore be another grip he can use to tie her up.
I imagine that she's much stronger than him, given.
Oh, easily, no, for sure.
His feeble body so far. Yeah, and they tie up. They got the constant wallop. Excellent. Oh, by the way, I got replaced by a spirit briefly, but then I'm back again. Aiko tells them a folktale she's heard about this, and then they're like, well, we've got to be aware now that there might be spirits out there disguised as humans. And then trailer hard cut to Oswald's face. I was like, okay, you trying to tell us something there? By the way, you've gone straight into the I mean, because it's one of these episodes where they've tried to fit as much as they can by running the credits over the episode. So
yeah, it's definitely a full one.
So it looks like we're getting more stuff with Oswald, the scarred priest, and possibly the woman we saw pushing the scarred priest behind in the flashback.
Yeah.
Before.
What's their deal? Why the fuck are they doing this? That kind of thing.
It was good to have another short episode after sort of serial.
I was nearly expecting it to be longer, but they're basically like, she's like, okay, fucking Golden Week is over soon, so we got to get bam. We got to get through these before I'm back in school because I want a fucking time then, which is really funny. So yeah, it's a one and done. Yeah.
Then we got Help, episode 19, Vermilio of the Four Elite Lords. And despite her telling Help that she's not Anne, she's Vermilio of the Four Elite Lords, he carries on talking.
I was hoping that it'd be. I just want you to refer to her as Anne from management from now until fucking forever. Not to insult her, not to ignore her name, because it's funnier. It's just like I've been calling you Anne this whole time. It's just easier.
Yeah, and they're gonna go on a train as well. Yeah, so she's like, oh right, okay, now we had all those episodes of flashback. I now understand your help.
So I will reveal my true identity. Because he's like, and you seem really capable. You could take me out with the sword. It's like, actually, I'm one of the 4 elite lords, so I definitely could take you out with that sword specifically for slaying guys like you. So, but yeah, no, I appreciate it. I get why you want to kill all humans. It's possible you could save all humans as well, though. You know, that's the thing for later, down the road. Yeah, or
Yes.
down the rails, I guess, because they do have a train montage.
Yeah, we get to see the train, which has been in the opening since the second half of the season.
I kind of love how minor the what do you call the guy who shovels and drives the train, shovels the coal, conductor? That's not the right word.
Steal the name.
The burly old train man who is just like totally cool with Pee-wee, basically. Very, very minor role, but a very appreciated and fun one. Yeah.
Well, we see him. He's in the opening credits, so maybe they're going to take the train to get back to the Human Kingdom.
Yeah, because they do need to kind of double back on themselves.
So the plan is everyone's going to run a distraction, and Familia and Helk are going to sneak in and kill the Human King.
They're informed this by Harpy. I've forgotten her speech thing. She's got a weird cutesy way of talking. Who's been sent to relay Vermilio's orders of, we're going to pretend we're attacking, but you guys are going to sneak in and assassinate the Human King. While they're all concentrated on our whole fucking army over here. It's a pretty good plan, but it was assuming that Helk and Vermilio were alive. So, but you know, they are. So it works out.
They have the other evidence that they were. So
yeah.
They just didn't know they were going to stop for 4 episodes and have a flashback. There's still plenty of flashback in this as well, because we see like how the guys who were powerful enough not to go insane but still turned evil due to the powers.
Yeah, like it seems to corrupt their kind of desires. Your man's like, oh man, I'm not cool anymore. I now have this, like, because it's giving me the power of heroes. I'm all about that now. And it's just like, okay, so it takes a part of their. I think it was it Anne kind of put it. It's just like, so their personalities remain, but it's like it's a different person underneath because of the how they work. Yeah.
And the Sage does a bit of gloating as his arm chopped off, and then the Duke is not played as evil as everybody else is. He basically tells Helk, just go, I'll teleport you away, go and live the rest of your life in peace. Don't worry about us.
Like he seems to be like, well, humanity's fucked. Get out of here, Helk. Bye. And he specifically does teleport him to the demon realm, where he is greeted by that really fast demon who's like, "Oh, a human! Come on, we'll get you fucking some food. You look fucked. Let's get you sorted out." And Helk was just like, "Wait, this proves to me that demons are sound out. I met one demon who was nice, and now a whole village of demons are just like, oh, a human. Yeah, come on in, no bother." Like, and I'm sure that there's some demons that are dicks, but
well, he's had that explained to him as well. He should.
Yeah, he hasn't taken it in fully yet, but it's just like, no. People are dicks everywhere, but people are also good everywhere. So you know, it's a little bit of both.
Yeah, and some of those dicks also get influenced by the same weird miasma and turn into monsters as well. So I assume that's part of the deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I do unfortunately know what the deal is, and I don't know whether we're going to get to the deal even in this.
Oh, we do get the thing of Helk's brother being used to these, like, because he's still technically alive. Where your man just like, I could just teleport around. This is like, he does get part of his body chopped off, but I'm guessing that's not going to matter too much to this weird magic man. Yeah. I'm glad we got back some more Pee-wee action, because I was like, oh, thank goodness, it's Pee-wee. I need some lightness in my life.
I say Pee-wee's also involved in this plan to kill the Human King. He's there as well. Ballbuster, episode 7. Shiro loses control. Can they save their stranded companions? Ballbuster's first urban battle. Goes terribly. Doesn't mention that part.
I love that, because it's like, oh, that sounds cool. It's like, yeah, he gets waterlogged in a canal. Not great.
It's falls into a ditch. Which, where I've worked, there used to be one of the companies I worked, there was like a long road into the site, and it had ditches either side, because hey, it's South Lincolnshire.
You need the drainage and everything. Yeah.
It's a drained land, and yes, quite often on nights when it was cold, people would end up losing control and their cars would end up in the ditches.
Hmm.
Uh,
But again, like the thing of Bullbuster being like this cool mecha that fights giant beasts, and it's like it's a tractor. It's a big tractor that just because it has legs doesn't mean it won't get fucking waterlogged if it's up to here in water.
he's found an underwater hoe. We could use that to get to the bottom of the lake, but it costs this much money. How are we going to do that?
And he's
and
like,
then,
it's simple, like it's a bargain at that price. And I was like, I don't deny that, but we do not have the budget to buy a third fucking robot. Dear.
but then they get the message that Shiro started breathing again, and so the boss and what's her name? It is Arumi.
Yeah.
Go along, meet up with the scientists, the nice scientist.
The one the one good scientist that works for them who is interested in the betterment of humanity. That one, yeah.
They go to find Shiro. It's escaped. It chases them into a cupboard. And then they got to figure out how to get in touch with everybody.
Because and I like the simple thing of they did have to put in their phones beforehand because they have established that. It's just like, patent pending kind of shit. You can't have your phones on you. And the man's looking at a photo of his family and they're like, dude, that's a phone. It's oh yeah, I forgot my shitty old flip phone is in fact a phone and does have 2% battery. All right, we got one fucking call. And they get just enough to call in. It's like, hey, we're trapped by Shiro. There's a monster on land. Come quick.
Yeah, so it is Muto, Akino, and they try and get Namari to come, but Namari's like, I've still got 12 minutes lunch left.
So he's forcibly dragged. Your man's like, if you call this power harassment, I'll beat you up. But I like the fact that he's just walking everywhere on his cast. It's just like, I can walk just fine. Everyone stay out of my. It's like he can. He's a big guy, like, so he's fine.
Ryuki's getting the bullets because Muto's saying, we get all the bullets, we need all the live arms we can. Meanwhile, Kataoka's going, make sure you've signed them all out.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, because she's just standing there going like, hey, just pick him up in the truck. And he's like, fucking, we need to account for every bullet fucking spent, basically. Yeah.
There's one shot with Kataoka's face where he's kind of realizing that he's like Namari or Namari's like him. In that they're both sticklers for the rules, because Namari makes the point earlier. It's like, what's if there's rules for working, we should work within those rules. We shouldn't just ignore them and run off doing things outside.
Yeah, I think the accountant's kind of finding is like, am I that fucking bad? Jesus, like that kind of, like. I've never been this kind of. I'm always a stickler for the rules. I always fucking punch out on fucking time. Like make sure we fucking keep under budget and shit. But that's like this guy. He's technically right, and I hate it. I hate the fact that he's right about this. Damn it!
At the end of the episode, they've allowed their annoyance at him to completely miss all the work he'd been doing in the previous 2 episodes.
The thing about him is he comes across as an asshole. He comes across as like this massive self-centered cunt, but he is doing work. He's just not making it obvious. He is a benefit to the company. He is just going to take his full fucking lunch hour though. Like, yeah. But he might look up something useful while he's fucking doing it. So,
Aikido is antisocial as well. But Aikido's made this terrible attempt to not be antisocial by coming across as a completely different sort of jerk.
He's antisocial, but he's decided to be very outgoing, and therefore he seems less like a piece of shit. Whereas this guy is antisocial and very introverted. I mean, like it could easily be read as like some autism spectrum type thing where he's just like, yeah, I didn't feel the need to explain that. And it's like, but you've been doing all this extra work for the company basically in your own free time, where he's basically looked into crowdfunding so they could get the
But no, he's been doing it on company time. He makes the point that it's
no, but he was doing it like on his phone when he was on the boat and everything. Yeah,
he's looking at his phone. But yes, he was actually working hard. They get to the labs. Muto's got this plan and demands that Namari opens the door, and he's like, no.
He's like, either you fucking open that door, or go home. And he's like, I'll go home. I don't want to open the door to the giant monster. That's not in my job description.
Probably need to think this plan through a little bit more. And he's right.
He's right. Open the door to the giant monster dog, and the robot's going to catch it with its robot hands. And it's like, what if it mauls me? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm a guy. I'm not in a robot suit. I don't have a neck gun like you. I'm just some fucking guy in a jumpsuit. No, I'm going to go home. And
So
Man's like, I didn't think he would take the option to go home. You there, scientist, you must do it. The worst scientist.
Well, they've already been giving him a yelling at because he hadn't told anyone to evacuate the building.
Yeah, I mean, like, he literally was running away from the dog. He hasn't had time to tell people to evacuate from the building. Like, basically, he managed to run outside and close the door behind him. And I love the fact him struggling with the key card over several cases of the dog chasing him. It's quite good. So, plan is, all right, you grab the dog after the scientist opens the door, and then I'll count to 3 or whatever, and I'll shoot the neck gun over the dog, and you let go. So the plan is foiled by the scientist realizing he dropped his company phone right there by the door when he was trying to get away from the fucking giant mutant dog. And he's like, I got to get my company phone. So he gets netted instead, and the dog does a legger, which is very sequence of stupidity. It's good.
Yeah, they chase after him. The robot falls in the pond.
The dog swims away. He's like, shit, they can swim. I keep forgetting about that. Fuck, we really need that water plow. Or
the bag meets Nabari. He's like, oh shit, I'm about to be eaten by a monster.
I think that's when he realizes, oh yeah, it'd be good to catch monsters and make sure people don't die to monster. That would be great. And especially when your one kind of shows up with the dog whistle to distract her dog, and it's memory of Shiro and fucking spear going through the brain.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, you guys are doing, like, he was doing good work on company time, but I think that's when he really realizes, like, yeah, I need to fucking step up a little. Hey, the other asshole who comes across as not antisocial, but like, because he's outgoing, can you teach me how to fucking drive the robots? Because I feel like we need another guy who knows how to drive the robots. That's important.
That seems to be the episode next week. Is going to learn
training in the new guy.
And Muto, because Muto's the only one in the trailer who is going wasteful Ota from Pat Labor in just being too enthusiastic. And then we get this bit about we're going to have a Kickstarter to buy the aquatic robot. But also,
and they're like, if we do a Kickstarter where it's going to come out that we're using robots to fight giant monsters. Like, I did a poll using the Facebook group that is fucking everyone from the island, and most of them are just like, yeah, just tell people it's fine. And I'm wondering if the message is going to be, it's like, don't hire like a private industrial firm to do a completely different fucking job and keep it secret from the government. It's like, it's going to have a bad time.
Yeah, and then we also get the bad scientist telling the good scientist she's been promoted to head of
monster department, basically.
Anti-monster task force.
He is doing the thing is like, oh, you're gonna have even less marriageable fucking time because now you're head of the department, and it's just like,
to make it sexist.
You could have put that in like and you're not coming on. At least you're not coming on to her at this fucking point, but you still fucked up. Yeah, what a prick.
So you'd be proud of her as well. That's the
he is like, he's just like, congratulations, you're going to be even less of marriageable age by the end of this. It's like, why would you put it like that? That's the fucking well, he's still a prick. You can't help it.
Prick himself, but yeah. I feel like there's the glimpses of like there's a reason why he's in that job in the first place.
Like, he was curious about the dogs, the mutant dogs, so he said, I'm going to go check it out. Yeah, he does have a minuscule bit of scientific curiosity. Yeah,
something of a scientist to him there. Then we got Jujutsu Kaisen episode 41, Thunderclap Part 2.
Right, so let's see. I wrote down people's names, so hopefully I can fucking put it together as a story. So Toji, after getting his shit kicked out of him from Fushiguro, after getting the shit kicked out of him by his dad, or the ghosts of his dad, whatever, is now getting attacked by Shigibo, the guy whose power is luck. So he decides to unleash his secret 10 shadows thing. It's like, all right, so Gojo explained this to him. It's like, your ancestor who had your technique fought my ancestor who had my technique, and both of them fucking died by using this. So keep this one in your pocket. So he's just like, I'm going to summon the demon that one of us has to beat this guy to catch him. But as soon as he summons him, it's like, right, I'm gonna die first. Good luck, and it gets immediately fucking blasted by the Maharaga. It's got a big wheel on its back, and its power is it adapts to every situation. It's the super adaptoid cursed spirit. And it basically has Sukuna seen as like, oh, there's a fucking cool monster over there. I'ma fight it, and then that's the whole episode. It looks fucking amazing. You can see why they have been completely fucked over as animators, because this is just like, you really did not fucking pull any punches with this one. This looks so fucking good, guys. Good job. And obviously this whole Sukuna and Maharaga fucking thing is having current repercussions or recent repercussions in the comic and everything, because it's two very cheap powers, and if they were combined together, that'd be really bad. And also, like, I think Niall was right about the whole, is like, is he being influenced by is Sukuna being influenced by Itadori? Is like his kind personality influencing Sukuna? Because at the start it mirrors shots between him as Sukuna and him as Itadori multiple times, and also it has the thing of like from the last episode where he's doing a kindness, like he uses his domain to like murder like a shitload of people in a huge radius of fucking downtown Tokyo. And then he's like, all right, kid, soak it in. Like he turns back into him right in front of the carnage, just so he can see, just like, I killed a lot of fucking people. And it's like, which is just the height of fucking cruelness. It's like, I killed a lot of people, and now to make the boy I'm possessing see how many people I made him kill using his body. He's still a piece of shit. So yeah.
He is, but there's definitely, based on the current chapters, there's definitely something to like the personalities of the magic users you're fighting seems, or
Yeah.
your round has some sort of influence on your personality.
Yeah, there is definitely, like, it's not just a fight between one person and another. It's like you change in fighting another person because you're trying to match them or surpass them, that kind of way. Yeah.
But we ages off those particular chapters.
Oh yeah. So we haven't quite gotten to the point where most of my favorites are fucking killed off. We're nearly there though. We're getting there.
Then we got Dr. Stone, New World, episode 17, Joker. What happened in this one? Let me remind myself. I know he gets shot through the hand at the end.
It's their invasion of the boat, and they're like, this is a remarkably bad idea. There's like less than 10 of us, and there's like, how many hundred of them on the fucking Perseus right now? It's like, it doesn't matter. We have guns and razzle dazzle. We can just do a bunch of magic tricks and convince them that we're great magicians by like shoving a shitload of magnesium in the gun, and them going like, holy shit, what the fuck is that?
Oh yeah, and then does Moz turn on them, and then they release the prisoners?
Moz is basically, they're kind of doing okay on the boat, and then Moz is coming up on the boat and is like, oh fuck, like most people have jumped off the boat because there's a bunch of sorcerers on the boat. But Moz is coming up on a rowboat, and they're like, okay, we've been backed into a corner, but this specific corner we were going for, because even your man's like, no, you're trapped, and it's like, nope, you're trapped in here with this guy. This is we're playing the Joker card. We don't know what it does in this particular game we're playing. That guy we had in the cage. God, I've forgotten his name again.
Yeah,
Hyoga?
Hyoga, yes, yeah.
We'll let Hyoga out. Assume he'll take our side. And he's the best fighter we have, especially with a spear as well, because Ginro is sorry. Why do I keep mixing them up?
Ginro has the goal.
Here's my spear. Here's my spear, Hyoga. It's like fight Moz, and Hyoga's kind of like, all right, so I like you. He's like, again, you're good at shit talking and fast talking and stuff. I like what you guys do. I appreciate that. It's unfortunate that you're all working with Senku, who I disagree with on a fundamental level. Moz, what's your play on this? What do you want? And he's like, oh yeah, unlike you, I want to do the superior person. I want all hot ladies in a harem just for me, but you can have some too. And Moz is thinking like, and then I'm gonna murder you. And Hyoga's like, right, so at least I can trust what Senku says is fucking true. We're fighting now, basically.
Essentially, it's like, oh, you select based on appearance. Fuck you.
Not on personal ability, like, because he's talking about like Gen. It's just like, Gen, you are not a good fighter, but you're very good at what you do, which is why I agree with you being loose and doing your shit. But Maz is just like, no, you just want to be the king of the fucking heap. All right, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, because was his. Did he have facial deformities before?
He
the
had
stone?
his scarring. No, his scarring was just like it
Just-
made him more evil looking, and now he does not.
No, he doesn't. But he doesn't know that yet because
He
he
doesn't know
hasn't
that
got.
yet.
But we,
Hmm.
the viewer, see when the.
No, he's his collar gets pulled down at one point. And we do see he is unscared, unstone scared, or whatever the hell you call it. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember whether this was like whether he had the deformities before he got turned to stone, and that's why.
Oh, why he particularly had the stone scarring, but now that's all cured, healed, whatever way. Yeah, healed. I think is the right way. You could be right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they ever make that clear, but because it feels like that should be the way because of his. It seems odd just to think of that way because of this. Maybe he's so shallow that he was just thinking it, just because of the scarring caused by the stone. But
Maybe he just likes high collars. Maybe his neck gets cold.
but no, he was wearing the high collars because he didn't want anyone to see his face.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Doesn't work as well as the guy from One Piece who has the same gimmick. It is more understandable.
But
Why?
in One Piece, that's because actually he seems like a very serious character, but it's actually a ridiculous One Piece character.
Yeah. They bring the dad's statue out and yell at the boat saying, "Hey, the master's been dead forever, turned to stone." Kurosami's like, "Hang on a second, I used to like that master. What the fuck did you do to him?"
Because she's loyal to, she seems loyal to our pharaoh-looking guy, but she was always loyal to the head, the elder of the chief, who has always been like kind and stuff. And explained is like, no, we don't use the stone power to freeze just fucking anyone now. It's to be used fucking wisely and kindly, and I'm a kind leader. It's not a monster in the woods. It's just an abandoned scarecrow. And she's like, oh, okay, you fucked up because I have really good vision. I from the fucking ship can see that is the master on the shore. You're fucking with us. And he's just like, fucking thing go. So while she tries to grab the Perseus, it's just like he turns her into stone, and he's just like, right, new fucking plan.
And then there's a noise. Everyone's like, "What was that noise?" And then there's a trickle of blood coming down the string to the petrification device, and Joe reads him his rights because he's got
Most
the
of
gun
them.
back on, or at least the ones he can remember. Yeah.
Mm.
But
He's,
you're under arrest of suspicion of being bad.
the worst cop is here to save the day, but because the fact that he's the only cop, it also makes him the best cop currently.
And he's got the
Mm.
Medusa device because naturally Ibarra drops it because he's got a bloody great hole in his hand now.
It's hard to grab it because A, the hole in the hand, and B, you can't really grab things with a fucking shot hand. So yeah.
Yeah, and so our final shot is Joe victorious. He's finally managed to do something successful.
Is this the only time he's actually useful to the whole fucking thing? It might be.
It might be because I don't think. Yeah,
He sticks around. Don't get me wrong, but
he
like
sticks around, but I don't think he's involved too much in ongoing plots.
there are more not shithead characters than him, and more useful characters. But he's done the one thing they needed him to do: shoot a guy. So, hooray! It's all worked out.
Then we've got Undead Unluck, episode 7, Dream. So this is fighting Spoil with the assistance of the zombies. This was what happened last week. Undead saying, "Hey, zombies,
get his ass."
they slowly realise that they don't do too much damage, but when one of them,
I did appreciate like the people going like Andy's like flying around with blood and everything like that and doing slash attacks and Spoil's like healing from it, but the zombies just getting stomped underfoot basically from this giant, and like the zombies aren't really doing much. It's like, yeah, but they are still an asset. They are still important and individuals that deserve their
one
chance.
accident touch Fuko, and then they realise, oh, the unluck will do the job. So therefore, zombies all high five Fuko at the entrance.
Yeah,
and then
like I
rush.
think the first zombie is just it causes like a signpost on one of the western towns to fall on Spoil's head ineffectively, but it's just like, oh yeah, we can unlock this motherfucker. So Andy's like, hey, touch that girl, it'll turn you into a bomb, and then run at fucking Spoil as fast as you can.
Uh,
And it's very tragic and shit because obviously you've the kind of kids who are reuniting with their teacher, and she's like, I can't really talk to them now. I am a zombie, but she will give one last hug to Fuko before she fucking runs full pelt at Spoil. And I
yeah,
was just like,
the kids' countdowns aren't going down; they go up because it turns out that if you've got hope for the future, you can
yeah.
reverse the effect of spoil.
If you have dreams, you cannot be spoiled. Is basically the way you could sum it up, I guess. Yeah, but it's the idea to re-up that kind of hope. Yeah.
Yeah. So when Shen and Fuko are about to hit zero, they state their dreams and it re-ups the numbers. But then
Shen's
Spoil,
one gets into infinity, which is very fucking funny. Basically, it keeps
uh,
maxing out. Basically,
yeah, she shows off her. Yeah, so the end when Spoil's got into his second form, in a Toriyama style tribute. Hey, I got a
make him
second
a little
form.
smaller, a little more compact, more human like, more marketable. You know, yeah.
So Spoil is mad at humanity rejecting things spoiling.
Mm.
Um,
It's perfectly fucking natural. What's the fucking problem here? And Andy's of the opinion is like, I know we're supposed to capture this guy. Let's just fucking kill him. Let's just fucking end this shit right now.
yeah, I can't remember if they do capture him or not, but we'll
I,
find out.
yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but it's still like a lot of fun. I appreciated the first zombie running into him after realizing we could use unlock on him, and basically he falls into a gunpowder depot, and then after that, it's just
Yes.
explosive crates are just falling on him for no given reason, but it's just like that's just how it's working out now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah,
Mm.
there's some good action. The second stage design is much more fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Spoil.
Mm.
Um, yeah, all round good fun episode. Uh, yeah, and of course it's always slightly sweet with the kids and the teacher. So
It gave her like a decent fucking send off. Like it is treating these zombies as people, which is like what they don't tend to do in the zombie movies. It's like, oh, they're the faceless horde. It's actually like a thing of like, I'm scared of a race, but that's often how it's portrayed. But this is like, no, no, no. All these guys want to kill this guy. I'm Andy. I'm gonna help them do that. Yeah. So it is. I do like the variation on zombies that this does. I think it does a pretty good job.
yeah, and we get Fuko standing up to the Uma, which will be a recurring aspect of this show.
And the fact that her badass moment is her like ineffectively touching zombies that are just running past her for the purpose of getting touched by her so they can pass on the unlock. But I was just like, she's like, you know, it's like, it's still a hero moment, but it's like she'll get so much cooler from this point. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Again, it's quite a humorous thing of like everybody showing spoil their bellies in order to
Mm.
tell him to fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then finally, we've got Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, episode 1, Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life. Have you read the book Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life? Well, you'll have seen this episode up until the point at which, at the very end, Scott Pilgrim gets killed instantly in the first fight.
I see why they have the title of the show the way they have. That's interesting. I'm glad we're watching this like week to week rather than binging it and shit, because I'm just like, I enjoyed the episode. The pace of it seems slow. I think I'm kind of spoiled, but in my own way, by the movie, which is like bam, bam, bam. But again, it's fucking Science Arrow. It's gorgeous. So I didn't mind taking my time going through it.
Yeah, but it is pretty much up to the Matthew Patel fight. It's, I think it's pretty much. I don't have Volume 1 anymore. I think I got rid of it.
Yeah, I think
Sure.
there's a few revisions. Like instead of it being about Pac-Man, it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
We still get the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters joke, because I mean that's part of the design. You couldn't really change that joke, but there's a few things slightly different, but mostly exactly the fucking same.
Yeah, until he loses in one punch.
Wait, is the difference in the timeline that Crash and the boys haven't shown up?
Could be.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm fascinated where it goes next.
Yeah.
Now that
You know
pick
the
it
way
up.
this goes, but this is a different, like, the way I'm doing it, because one of my favorite versions of this story is the video game. That's a good video game. It's a good River City Ransom type thing. This is a different playthrough. Let's see how it goes if you just play Steven Stills all the way fucking through.
Well, I think you're playing Ramona in this one from the looks of
Yeah.
the episode
Mhm.
titles. Yes, I think that's the big change. But we'll see what the big change is next week. Because
I mean, like, it's already like wildly fucking off it. But the other thing I thought was interesting, like I think I said to you before, the the penultimate volume has a lot of stuff with the twins, and obviously they were kind of like really compressed into just a boss battle in the movie. And I like that one because it's very much so. There's a lot of interplay. It's got that thing of the villains interfighting amongst each other, because Ramona left one of the twins for the other fucking twins, so obviously they're mad at each other as well. But this one plays up the League of Evil X's more, where like he summons Patel to take out Scott, and it's like, ah, yes, I will be the first guy who goes after him. And it's like, yo, we got him. Okay, what does that mean for the League of Evil X's? I'm guessing we're going to have a different interplay with them now.
Yeah, it's. I suspect it's going to be much more divergent than the rebuilds of Evangelion were.
Those are basically remakes. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
it was.
is very much a different playthrough.
Yeah, it was a fun first episode, but I think the real fun will start next time we watch. Obviously, I say next week, but everyone's probably watched it. Everyone who was really interested in this has probably watched every single episode already.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like I'm gonna like enjoy it less, because this, like, it's the detail in this, it's really nice and sumptuous. They've done a really good job of like getting that kind of blocky Leo Malley kind of style for the characters. I love the use of kind of using the camera blurring to like focus on things in the foreground and background. It's really lovely put together.
We'll find out, because I'm not sure Niall enjoyed this as much as either of us did.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
So that will be interesting to find out as well. Like I say, I think my reason why we did it, I recapped it very quickly, because it is the important thing is those last moments.
That's the most important. Like, it's kind of, if you're not, that's the other thing as well. If you haven't seen one of the prior versions, either the comic or the film or something like that, you're not going to get the same thing from this, because like, oh, this is that thing, but different. Because we're watching Doctor Stone, Undead Unluck, Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, we're watching a bunch of adaptations this season. But they're like fairly straight ones. This is a very different. It's like, the setup. What if it went differently? And
Yeah,
that's
essentially
really interesting in its own way.
it's a 2021 Brian O'Malley writing Scott Pilgrim, as opposed to the 2000s and whatever it was.
Yeah, and that makes it a lot more interesting, in that, yeah, you'll see the difference of time on this story, but from the creative's point of view, but also from the audience point of view. So it's like, why are they making this now? That's why they're making it now. Yeah.
The Emmy's got the Osamu Kobayashi homage with the Beck reference, because that's the other thing. Even before I saw the opening, I was like, it dawned on me momentarily. It's like, oh no, this would have been the perfect thing for him to have directed, but unfortunately, he's dead. But maybe it would just all be about playing gigs and not fighting the evil exes if he did that.
I wouldn't be against it. It did most versions of it did a really good job of presenting the band scene as something that's actually really fun to kind of follow around in, and we got some fucking Anna Managuchi in there, so I'm just like, oh yes, I like that.
Yeah, I think in the in the animated version, I think the Jamie Hewlett influence is more obvious than I was getting when I was reading the comic. Particularly with like
It's the
death
motion. I think that's helping a lot. Yeah, yeah. Aesthetically, it's going to come across like different. I think the film would get across the Jamie Hewlett influence more than the comic would. Again, that kind of like staticness, even though like Tank Girl's fucking static, but like the physicality is associated with a lot more like the speech and the effects and that kind of thing. You more associate with different versions. Yeah.
Right. That's it for this week. Thankfully, nothing new starts next week. Let me just double check. Unless we wanted to watch Onimusha. That's already started. Live charts. Fall 2023. Surely nothing else can start. We're in almost December. It's going to be digital if it is. TV, OVAs. Anything coming up I need to be worried about? No, I think we're good. I think this is it.
Okay.
Don't need to add anything else. Well, yeah. That Pokemon Concierge, what's that? When's that out? Is that a series?
It does look very nice. I think it's a series. That's the problem. Yeah. That looks adorable in its stop motionness. Yeah.
Pokemon Concierge is that debuts December 28th.
Okay, we got a little bit of a break until it. That's all right then.
It's only 4 episodes.
Oh, that's not so bad. Okay, easy enough for us to do.
Righty ho, that's it then. Ta-ra for now. Back this week. Adios.
Bye.